Tune in now, don't miss the flash. It's chaos, charm, and books. It's the Book Mash.
I didn't
Hello,
clap.
Bookmasters. I know you didn't clap, you waved. And look at you in your cute little chair.
I know.
Two things I need to work on. I need to stop saying and I need to stop saying all right, because those
And I
are
need
two
to
things
quit
that I
clapping.
do all the time. It's a work in progress. Welcome back to the pod. I'm Miranda. This is Ashley. We are the Book Mash. This is our 11th episode. I feel like it was a long time since we did the last one, but it was just was it an extra week? I think it's been 3 weeks instead
I think
of 2
we
weeks.
accidentally did 3 weeks.
Well, but we are on number 11. Today we're going Today we're going to do reading check-ins. We are going to talk about our spinner pick from last time and the weekly mash glow up, because we have had some things developing while we're going through our weekly mash, our brand new book picking game that we're going to try out today.
Excited.
And we are going to remind you about our big feature giveaway if you haven't seen that on our socials yet.
Whoop,
Super exciting.
whoop, whoop. Okay. So let's talk about what we're currently reading, what we're currently doing. Anything fun and exciting happening in your life?
I start back to work full time on Monday.
I do a week from Monday, I think.
Which isn't, I mean, so this last week I was doing half days for summer school, so I'm already like in the groove. It's not that I'm going to be like most teachers that come back to school and their heads completely in summer mode. At least I had a little bit to kind of get my bearings, which is cool. But I've also never been this busy outside of work. I am super thankful that I only have one content area this year because I'm only doing math instead of ELA and history together. So that saves me some extra, because I almost always spend like a Sunday planning for work. So only having that one class will free up some of my time like on the weekends, which is going to be good because we have so many author interviews and editing, and it's not a bad thing. I really enjoy it. It's just, it'll be interesting to get in a routine with the way that things have been working out with our podcast.
I think that for both of us, it'll be kind of overwhelming at first, but then once we find our groove, we'll be fine. So we just have to remember to keep pushing through until we find our groove.
Yeah, we make it work. We always make it work. I think it'll be fine because we started this right after spring break last year, so things were kind of winding down, and we definitely didn't have the author interviews. We were just doing our regular episodes, so it'll be definitely interesting to see how things pan out.
Sorry guys, I have a funky cough going on. I'm trying to drink water to stay on top of it, but
it's life.
So
it's all good.
I'm just apologizing ahead of time. But yeah, same thing for me. I go back to work 10th, I think. So maybe it's 2 weeks from Monday. I don't know. I made myself a reading room. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's super cute.
It's not done yet, or I'd show you. We'll do an official tour when we're done.
That'll be cool.
But yeah, just been doing this. Reading, college, reading.
It's like same old, but on another level.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we went from recording 1 to 2 a week to 10.
Including our bi-weekly regular
when we
episodes.
Actually do bi-weekly.
I know, when we don't accidentally skip a week.
Because our last episode was when I was at your house.
I know. That was a while ago.
I'm pretty sure that was 3 weeks ago.
I think it was 3 weeks ago. Oops. Sorry.
I should probably put that on the calendar.
You would think with extra time we would have done better at our tasks.
No.
What
Okay,
are you reading right now?
I was just going to ask you.
You first.
I'm reading an art. I don't remember what it's called. My Kindle's all the way up there too, so I can't really grab it. So I'm reading an arc, and then I have another arc, and Miranda and I were just picked to be beta readers, so we can say that.
I know, but we're not saying anything else.
No. I wasn't
This is my first time, so I'm keep it,
No,
I'm
I wasn't
super
going to say
nervous.
for what or for who or
Okay.
anything. But I was just going to say we got picked to beta read.
I
So we're
know.
really excited. You guys will find out soon. She did message and she was like, can we do like weekly or bi-weekly lives to talk about it? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. So you guys will know soon enough. And then we're getting author mail, which is pretty cool. So I have a couple of those that I want to start. And then Miranda and I will have to like fight tooth and nail for what books who gets.
I know who gets what when it comes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like my trophy books. Like, if it's
Yeah.
signed, I'm all for it. Like, I
Mhm.
want it on the shelf. I think there's only a select few that I would actually purchase if it weren't signed. But I don't know that I don't know that I'll actually pick them up and read them rather
That's
than
my
reading
thing.
them on the Kindle. So it's okay if you want to hoard the physical books, I guess.
Well,
But
and
if
if there's
somebody
one that
sends
you like
me one,
completely want.
yeah, that's true. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
We got one today and I'm like super excited about it.
It's pretty.
It's so pretty. Should I show it really quick?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And she's coming on our podcast, so I'm so excited. Reign of
I think
Betrayal
the Xfinity people.
are at your door.
Seriously. There. The Xfinity people are outside.
Oh.
So I just turned the internet off because I have a feeling. That makes me wonder if I should like turn on my hotspot for my computer before it goes.
Look at how pretty
My
this is.
gosh. I love that.
It's so pretty. And she sent like character art and a map. And I'm gonna do a video, so I'm not gonna show all of it. And she signed it, so
Is
and
that
I
for
felt
us
really
or is
bad.
that for a giveaway?
No, this one was for us to read.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
wrapped beautifully, like I have the paper and everything still. It was wrapped beautifully with like a wax seal, but it didn't say who it was from. And like there's like a map and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know who this is. So
Yeah.
I was like, I have to open it, even if it's a giveaway, because I don't know whose it's
Yeah.
from. And then I remembered Michelle Haygood, I don't know why I keep calling her Haygood. Michelle Haygood was talking to us about wax seals.
Without
And so I was
feels.
like, maybe it's the book I bought from her. But I was like, I
Yeah.
still have to figure it out. And then Brian was opening it, and as soon as he opened it, I was like, my God, that is the most beautiful book I've ever seen in my life. And he's like, look at all these pages. They're so pretty. I'm like, yeah, that's chapter art.
I know. I
He's
love
like,
when the chapter art is in there. It's so cool.
yeah. So I'm going to do a whole nother video on that. And I have another package from a trade that I did that I have to record. But what are you reading lately?
Real quick, note to authors, if you're sending us stuff for giveaways, or if you're sending us stuff because you just really love us, make sure you put a note in there and tell us what you're sending it for so that we don't actually accidentally give it away to like someone else.
I was like, this better not be a giveaway one because I'm keeping it.
No, yeah. Right now I am finishing up a series because I got the 4th book in the series as an arc and I didn't read the rest of them. So I am currently on the 3rd book and the review for the 4th one is due today. But I'm on chapter 10. There's 4 hours left. I'll have it done today probably, but it's Scores of the Heart. It's the Seattle Hawks ice hockey series. And it's by Dakota Fox.
See, I'm still trying to get into hockey romance.
Some good ones.
I'm trying. Yeah. I bought a bunch of Elle Kennedys.
Yeah.
And then what was the other series I got? There's another series I got that has a whole bunch of hockey romance in it too.
I have so many on my red list on Goodreads if you want to look.
Well, now that I have all my books on display, I can see them better.
That's true.
But I don't know. I have Pucking Around, but I have a whole other series, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, I started to get the Becca Mack series. I have Play With Me, but I don't have the other ones. So I think that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh my gosh. I read so many books that sometimes it's hard for me to like think about what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. What are you, like at 165 or something right now? For the year?
Try again.
I just looked.
Guess.
195.
196.
Ridiculous.
And my goal is 200 for the year. I looked at Kindle today and it was like, you're 81 books ahead of schedule.
You've read 136 more books than me this year.
I don't know what it is.
If that doesn't tell you about our reading speeds, man, I don't know what does.
I wonder if I search hockey in my read list, if it pulls up like all the ones that I've read that include hockey. Kind of. I don't know. There was one. There was a series that I read that was really cute, but I would have to scroll like way down in order to get to it.
I don't know.
I can tell you all later, or I can just sit here and scroll while we're talking and be like, this is what it was, guys.
Dork. I'll say I did read Everly Claire's Never Bound and Never Broken. Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
I've read those too, and they are so good. Now I understand what you mean, because they were so good.
Right? They are so good.
But
so
I had
good.
to take a short break before I read the last one.
Okay, so can you imagine how I felt having her on after reading the first two books?
I couldn't have done it.
So cool.
I couldn't have done it.
Okay, I've got 2 recommendations for you for hockey.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so the first one is Until I Get You by Claire Contreras. That one's a good one. I liked that one. And that, I think there's 2 that I've read so far in that one. And then the other is the Boston Rebels series by Julia Connors. That one's super cute. That one's super cute. I like that. That was the one I was looking for.
I think I'm just scared of hockey romance.
Why?
No. Man, that one book we read,
what
was it? What was that one book we read? Or I read? What was it? Was it a Rebecca Yarros book? No. And he's like a hockey player, and he gave up his spot on, or he got hurt and gave up his spot on a hockey team. And then he joined the National Guard or something.
Yeah, that was Full Measures.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was like even, that wasn't even dipping your toe.
Wait till you read about Jagger.
Which one's that one?
Book 2, Jagger and Paisley.
I think I have it.
That one is Eyes Turned Skyward.
No, I don't think I have that one.
Flight and Glory series.
I just put it on my... I just put it on my shelf.
I couldn't tell you which one of those is my favorite. They're all so good. I really like Jagger and Paisley, though.
Man, that's gonna bug me. Me neither.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, we're going on a tangent, man.
I know, that's what happens. There I go again. Spinner wheel pick was When the Moon Hatched. We spun for sci-fi, and we were like, hey, we both have this one. I don't know how far you got, but I think I only got to like maybe chapter 3. And it's not that I didn't want to read it. I think it was just a mood type of thing where I just didn't feel like I was getting into it. I feel like I could enjoy the book if I were reading it at the right time. So I'm going to leave it on my currently reading on Goodreads. I just will jump into it whenever I decide to jump.
I think I got like between 18 and 25% of the way done. But Brian tried to listen to this book. Like, he was super excited because it was a longer book. And he likes to spend his Audible credits on, like, series. So they do, like, the deals where you can buy, like, all 6 for, like, 1 credit. And this one said it was, like, I don't even remember, 42 hours or something of listening time. I might be wrong, but it was, like, a lot. And so he started to listen to it. And he's, like, and he can listen to, like, almost anything. And he said that it just wasn't doing it for him. And I can understand in like the introductory chapter because it's a lot of world building and it's super confusing. Yeah. And the whole time you're reading it, you're like, if this is how the entire book is, there's no way I can do this. So I remember that very first
vocabulary.
Yeah. That very first chapter, I didn't even, like, I read part of it. I was like, okay, I'm going to chapter 1. And I want to say I was on like chapter 4 or 5, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know I don't know if it's because he influenced me that way, or if it was just like something I couldn't do. But even the physical book, it's thick, but the words are like super big. It's like double spaced. It's not all the way to the margins. So to me, I was like, well, I'm going to breeze through this because the only reason it's so thick is because there's double spaced lines. The font's big, you know, like, so, I don't know.
I'll get to it eventually. I do want to read it.
I have it on my trade list. It's in my trade stack.
I bought it on Kindle with, like, a credit I had, so I have it. But I think I just needed to be in that particular mood. I have a question. So when you read, like, a fantasy book, And at the beginning, it has like the pronunciation of the names and the descriptions of who people are and where things are. Do you look at that at all, or do you just jump in?
So I did that with, like, for example, the Boys of Tommen series. The first, like, 2 pages, because they're, like, in Ireland or somewhere. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. And so, like, there's a pronunciation of names, and there's, like, glossaries and, like, all this stuff. And the first, like, 2 times I tried to read that book, which these books are thick. The words literally go from top to bottom. They're so small. And it just seems like it takes, like, an hour to read 1 page. So, like, the first 2 times I read that book, I tried to read through all of that. And I'm like, I can't do this. And I'd put it back on my shelf. But then I read it on my Kindle. And I was like, I'm skipping these glossaries, these pronunciations. And I'm just going to do it how I thought that it was.
Yeah.
And I thought it helped that time. And I've read the first 3, and I'm listening to the 4th one right now. So it just helps for me to skip it.
Yeah, I was just curious because I know some people do and some people don't. I'll like with maps, I'll like skim it, but I don't look at it in detail, but I'll read the book and then I'll go back to the map. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like with Shield of Sparrows, definitely it completely makes more sense when you look at the map after you get into the book. But when you have like the name pronunciations and stuff, if I know that it looks daunting, like there's no way I would be able to pronounce that name without having the pronunciation, then I'll look at it. But if they look like maybe, then I'll just skip in. And then the good thing about the Kindle is that you can highlight it and look at it later. So
yeah, if I'm going to read it and in my head it's going to go, then I'm going to look and see how it's pronounced. But if I can like sound it out, like for example, what is it, Rysand and Rysand?
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to say however I think it is in my head.
Or Feyre.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I always think of is Hermione. When I read the Harry Potter books, when they first came out, I did not think that said Hermione. There's no way I thought that said Hermione. And then, like, the first movie trailer came out. The first movie trailer came out. I was like, what? What are they saying?
Yeah. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Super funny. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It.
To put it in the book, like in the first sentence, and like have it in parentheses instead of like having the flip back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah, and if it's in first person point of view, like if you're in the character's head and they're introducing themselves, they're like, oh, I'm this person. It could help to be like throw something funny in. Everybody thinks my name is said like this, but it's really said like that.
Yeah.
Or something. That could be kind of a fun way to do it.
So let's talk Weekly Mash. This thing has blown up crazy. Like, whoa. How do you think it's going right now?
I think it's good. I've noticed a change too while we're doing recording. Like the first few, we were super nervous. We would like review the script with each other multiple times before we even got into the recording. And now we're like, oh, we just jump in and do it. And the editing on my part has been so much less. I don't know. Like I don't have to edit as much because we're getting into a group, like we know what we're going to ask them. We know what to expect. And there just hasn't been a lot for me to do besides just like watching through and making sure it all looks good. And then like if there is some language I need to go on the caption and like edit.
Like, oh my gosh. I was at your house that one time. I was like, what are you doing? Because she's sitting at the dining room table. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, editing. But she's like talking to me. Like, I would have never known that she was editing. And she's like, normally I just have it play and then like I'll hear something and catch it. And then I go back and fix it. And I'm like, I'd be sitting there like.
It's so funny though, because sometimes Riverside will pick up the weirdest stuff. Like there was one just the other day and it's thought that you said slut and it obviously didn't. And I'm like, what in the world? So then I have to like go
too.
In the caption and fix it. But I don't sit there and watch all of the words. So I try to catch what I can. But if I don't, it's like whatever. If I know for a fact that someone has like dropped the F-bomb, I go in the captions and I fix it. Like I had to... when I was editing Sloane's I had to go
I
and I'm
loved it.
like, okay, so I had to search for the word itself. I had to search for the word with ed. I had to search for the word with ing and make sure I put asterisks in all of it. So funny. I loved talking to her. It was so fun.
And it's funny because before that, she was like, so am I allowed to like cuss? And we're like, well, it's an 18 and over podcast. Like it's marked
Right.
as not suitable for kids on YouTube. And she's like,
Yeah, and
oh,
I
okay.
marked 18 and over on Spotify too, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, just because we don't sit here and drop it all doesn't mean you can't.
Be who you are. That's what we want.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It was just funny.
Because my mouth, not on a podcast, is horrendous. Horrendous.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry about the coughing. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, boy.
Who was your favorite recent author on?
I can't pick. Don't do that to me. And it's not even just like, okay, so I had the opportunity to interview like 4 of the authors that I've read arcs for, like multiple arcs, not just one arc, but multiple arcs.
Yeah.
And I love them. And it was like, pinch me. Am I dreaming? What is going on? How is this happening right now? But even saying that, I can't say that they were my favorite ones that we had on the show because we've met so many cool people on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing to me that we're building relationships with all of these different people from all around the country. And then like even Everly wasn't even in the country. So it's super cool. It's super cool.
It's pretty cool when you get author mail and she's talking about how right off the get-go we made poop jokes to each other.
Yes. Yeah.
Because come on.
I feel like us, Jordana and us are like kindred spirits, especially with the fact that we both love Gilmore Girls and yeah. But Michelle Major loves Gilmore Girls too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, D.L. Darby. I think it's D.L. Darby's book. I saw somebody tag her and there was like a Gilmore Girl caption in part of her book.
Love it.
I'm the same way. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. They've all been awesome. I will say, I think the one that surprised me the most was probably Michelle Haygood. Because I've watched her TikToks and she seems like a fun person, fun personality. Like she makes jokes out of like weird situations, but like talking to her was so much fun. Same with Sloan though. Yeah. Sloan was super fun. So I don't know if I could do a favorite either.
Yeah. I keep telling people I'm not going to be able to wrap my head around this thing. Like it'll be 5 years from now and we'll hopefully still be doing this and I'll be like, how did this even happen? Like my brain still won't comprehend. It's just so crazy. I don't know.
When we got tagged in that video for being like indie author, whatever
advocates.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, advocates. I'm like, what in the world? And there was like a lot of big names on that TikTok. And I'm like, we're part of that? Like, all we wanted to do was talk to people. Are you texting?
I probably won't even take that out just because it's funny. It's like real. It's what we're doing.
Kind of like my hacking that I cannot stop.
I know.
I was fine until I came in here.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just surreal. It's crazy. But it's cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It's like one of the funnest things I've ever done.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Cue the rock music.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, Ash.
You're welcome. My serenading. We all know how good that is.
Moving on. If you are not watching our weekly MASH episodes, do it. They're amazing. All the authors that we have on there are amazing. We have so many books on our TBR now that we would never have been exposed to had we not met these amazing people.
Yeah.
And also, even if you can't watch it, you can listen to it on Spotify.
We're on Spotify.
Right? We're on Spotify. I couldn't tell you who to start with because we've had so many crazy cool people on there. I mean, you could just start with the OG and go with Nicole Lenz first.
Yeah.
Because that one was super fun. But there's so many now. Pick and choose what you want. Look at the description. Maybe the book sounds interesting to you in the caption. And just jump on. Show your support.
I gotta say, it was pretty cool the other day when I was driving. And my Jeep has Android Auto. So like I can connect it to my phone and it connects to my Spotify. And it was pretty cool when my DJ brought up our Spotify as part of
That's
it.
cool.
And I'm like, what? Like, this is cool. I was like, I'm on my Jeep right now. I just came to take a picture of it. It was so cool.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of our weekly MASH authors, we have a huge giveaway going on right now. Huge. If you've not seen it, it is on our socials. And we are calling it the Big Feature Giveaway because it includes all of our July featured Friday weekly MASH authors, aside from the ones that we did giveaways for prior to that. But we have 17 authors that are included in the giveaway. We're going to have 2 winners. We're going to randomly put books from those 17 authors into 2 boxes. And if you like, share, comment, and then you have to follow all the authors that are tagged, then you will have a chance to win one of the 2 boxes. It's running until September. Oh my gosh, never mind. It's running until August 31st, and the winner will be announced on September 5th. So that gives us a chance to, like, gather entries.
Can we also, like, number one, give a shout out to all the incredible authors who have sent either a book, even a bookmark or stickers to put into this giveaway? I think it's amazing. And even the authors that can't, the fact that they are, like, advocating for themselves and being like, I'd love to, but there's no way I can keep giving books out for free.
Right.
We buy them. So when authors come on to the book mash for the weekly mash, they fill out a form. It has, like, their books information about them, and there's a question that says, we would love to do a giveaway. Would you be willing to send us a copy of your book, send us character art or bookmarks or stickers or any of that, or sorry, I can't, please purchase. And they have the option to do whatever. So thank you a great amount to any of the authors who have sent us a copy of their book, bookmarks, stickers, anything. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then B, thank you to the authors who are not putting the stress on themselves to be like, I'll send you a copy, but I really don't know if I have a copy to send. So,
yeah.
But we're happy. We just want to get authors out there more. And it was pretty cool because we had an author comment on our post and she's like, I was wondering where all these followers were coming from all of a sudden. And then I saw this and we're like, yeah, because part of the thing is they have to follow you guys too. We're not doing it for us.
Right.
We're doing it for you guys.
Yeah.
The only thing we're getting out of this is a like or a follow on our page. We're trying to send the traffic to you guys because you guys deserve it just as much as any other author.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
But yeah, and it's only open to U.S. residents.
Yes, keep that in mind. Someday in the future, maybe we'll open it up internationally, but for now, it's just U.S. We are not making money off of this right now, guys. It's just for fun. Yeah. Ashley's bank account can't afford to send internationally because I'm not sending stuff.
My husband may leave me to send internationally. I mean, we could make it a thing where, like, if they paid for the shipping, but then I'd still feel bad.
Yeah. Maybe someday. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll get there.
Okay, we are on borrowed time because we have another author interview soon. So, our next thing is our new book picking game. Ash, do you want to tell us how this is going to go?
Okay, so we're taking a step back from the spinner wheel because apparently it didn't do us good last time. I blame Miranda. So this week we're trying Hey, you picked it! We're trying something new. Now I'm going to read the directions because I know I'm going to miss something. We've created a hat because it's supposed to be Jenga, but we're in different towns. So you get a hat full of books. Some books like romantasy, thrillers, dark romance, chaos. Right now, we're going to start with picking one book. Depending on how this goes, we might pick 2 next time. Miranda's going to draw. Here's the thing. On the list of books that we had, I've read a lot of them.
That's my fault. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, this was a good
random. I had ChatGPT help me pick random books from different genres, so that's my bad.
We played this game. If Miranda draws a book that I've already read, she'll have to read that one. And then we'll draw again and she has to read both of them.
What if I draw 2 that you've already read? What happens then?
Then I guess you're reading 3.
No.
Should have put Butcher and the Blackbird on there. Yeah. So a few examples of the books are Ruthless Vows, Does It Hurt, The Last Housewife, Serpent in the Wings of a Night. There's a whole bunch of good ones on there. So Miranda's going to draw a book. If I've already read it, she has to draw another one. And she has to read that one and the next one.
Also, throw in some of our indies that we've had on our podcast into the bucket.
Yeah.
The hat bucket. So
the hat bucket. Right. The Jenga Post-it note.
Yeah.
Okay, drum roll, please.
I don't know how long I've been it for.
I can't drum roll that long.
I totally wrote it on the back of the sticky so I could stick it together. Brilliant, right?
No.
Teacher me loves it. The Confidence of Wildflowers by Michaela Schmelzer. I honestly don't even know what this is, but
I've only seen it on TikTok and I don't know what it's about. And it's a whole series.
Cool. I'm gonna save these for next time.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
I'll throw
excited
more in there.
because it means a trip to Barnes and Noble.
Of course.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
You would.
I would.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I go into books blind all the time, so I'm good with it.
I can't read the back anymore. I used to. And then I got too picky with books, and I found that the back of the book, even though it's like a short thing, I found that I want to base the book off the back of the book, and it's like, it doesn't compare.
Yeah, I know. I agree. For sure. Or even the blurb. Sometimes the blurb doesn't even give you, like...
So I try not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, DM us if you've read this book. Tell us if you loved it. I know there's a set of twin sisters who read on TikTok and stuff. I think they're like twin reads or something. And they've loved this whole series. So I'm excited. Also, we want to know what you're currently like obsessed with. What books are you reading? We want to put them on our TBR. This is also going to go in the Discord since we haven't been in the Discord for a while. So make sure to jump over there. It'll be linked below. If there's books that we should put into our Jenga game, let us know. We'd love to add them. But yeah, TBR Tower Choices was the Confidence of Wildflowers. So excited. We've told you about the weekly mash and the humongous giveaway. We talked about our spinner wheel pick. Our next author interview. So today dropped H.J. Sin. Amazing woman. We're so excited. I don't remember who's next though. Who's the next to release?
To release next week. Hold on. Let's see here. What's today? Today is the 2nd. Yeah. Monday, we have Amanda Fasciano is going to be posted.
She was a fun one. So yeah. And if you guys have an idea for an episode we should do, let us know. We're open. We're game. We'd love to.
Mm-hmm. Or if you have questions that you want us to answer.
Yeah, we should do like a whole Q&A one. Ask people on all of our things for questions to answer. Cool. That would be fun. But yeah, until the next one, guys, keep it chaotic, keep it bookish, and keep it mashy. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.